Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Hope you're all doing well. Why does my starting soon screen say 59 minutes, 56 seconds? That's a bit odd. I've never seen that happen before. Barring that, hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be continuing the Bookwalker Thief of Tales. I've marked this down as a second part. I'm not sure. I'm not certain that we're going to finish the game today because I know it said like the playtime, the how long to beat says it's about 8 hours, but again, I'm streaming this. I'm also saying all of the dialogue out loud, so I'm probably going a lot slower than most players. So it's probably likely that there'll probably be a third stream after this, which is fine. However, because of the craziness that's happening next week with three games coming out again, I'll say them again. Alter's Last Variable, which will be playing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Mermaid Mask is coming out on Thursday. Desktop Explorer is coming on Friday. And I might include another a fourth game into that mix because I just saw one that was it's actually very kind of similar to Desktop Explorer, but a little different. It's called what's the full title of it? Database Detective Minor Crimes Division, and it's kind of like an investigatory game. It takes place on a computer desktop, just like Desktop Explorer. But the twist here is you have to actually use SQL, that's a query language, to basically search databases and try to find the information you're looking for. And considering I have a tech background, I've used SQL quite a lot before. I thought that might be an interesting one. That one's coming out on the same day as Desktop Explorer on Friday. So I can't play both on the same day, though I could, but that might be a bit too much for me. So I'll see what I'm not sure if I'll try to sneak it in on Saturday. Saturday's kind of a bit of not a great day for me to stream because I have other stuff going on in the morning, but yeah, we'll see. I'll figure it out. But yeah, like 3 or potentially 4 games coming out next week. That means the third part of Bookwalker, or the final part, will probably come out, or at least we'll stream that probably a week or several weeks after. Because again, it's not just next week, but it's going to take some weeks to finish all these games and just get them all out of the way. So yeah. Anyway, let's get back into Bookwalker. Last time we did the first 2 books, per se, like the 2 chapters. Very weird stories, I have to say. So I'm imagining the next ones will probably be very similar. And yeah, let's continue. Yes. And Roderick, our relationship with Roderick, the guy in the jar, or the character in the jar, I should say, is not great. Not sure if the relationship has been repaired or not. That ringing is going to be very annoying while I do other stuff, so let's pick this up. Hello? I have a job for you. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready as always. You'll need to be even more ready than you usually are. I have a new partner, and if we pull this job off without a hitch, you can't even imagine what opportunities it will open up for me. I'm happy for you, so we need to make the client happy. If he's happy, then I'll be happy too. If I'm happy, a little of that happiness might trickle down to you. Get my drift? Like I've said before, I'm not doing this for the money. It's for my shackles. The client sent me an advanced payment, and I spent it on my new office. What? So get ready, and don't let me down. I really like this person we're dealing with her. Let's The fun thing of this is the apartment always keeps changing every time, because it's been about a week since the last book, so we can look around here. The technological team has been developing the system known as television. That had been developing the system known as television is now defunct. This motion picture system was developed by Steve Drurich, who died last month. High development costs and complexity of use forced the board of directors to abandon the project. Wait, are we living in a world where books are still the main source of entertainment? And anything else later than that, like television, radio even? Because I haven't not seen a radio anywhere here. That's a bit odd. It's almost like, and also the inventor mysteriously died. That's usually a case of government suppression. An excerpt from an article. Several readers reported the incident to the writer's police, who immediately began investigating the situation. All copies of Torben Zikinski's The Spark of a Hammer have now been taken off the shelves. Ah. So by us... So the thing, it seems like, even though we have only one copy of the novel, any changes we make to the novel, like in the last book, it affects all novels, all copies. So by removing the hammer from that novel, everyone else, all these other people noticed it. Now the police are on our tail. So the police are getting a little suspicious here, like, something. Seems like we made it at the right time, yeah. Interesting. Oh, we got some more letters here. Etienne Quist, this letter confirms that you have repaid your water bill debt. We ask you to refrain from future late payments. Sincerely, the water company. Oh, so we are getting some money, some payment to, to pay rent and bills and stuff. To Etienne Quist from HRMNY Publishing Agency. Rumors of your situation have reached us, Mr. Quist. We assure you that everyone at HRMNY sympathizes with you and wants to help you in any way we can. We invite you to serve your sentence with us. However, unfortunately, our resources are quite limited, so payment is out of the question. We remember just how good your books were, and we want you to get back to the creative process as soon as possible and write fantastic material. Do you now? Yeah. There's been some talk in this game about publishers and like there's definitely some that are better than others and some worse than others. So I don't know. This seems a little sus to me. Thanks, guys, but that doesn't really help. Yeah, there's also no mention of getting him out of the shackles.
It's easy to get a new one.
Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Also, if the water bill's repaired, that means the washroom is probably open, right? Can check that out. There's a symbol on this. The Kornelius Paradox. Huh. Oh, it's a magic wand. Oh, we're dealing with magic in the next one. Uh-oh. That's gonna be fun. Aha! I can finally piss. Not now. The water's back on. I can finally wash my clothes. This looks like the Seance of Blake Manor. Oh, did you type enter too quickly, DNA? It's not the Seance of Blake Manor because this game splits between first-person view and honestly, most of the game is actually in an isometric view. So you'll see in a sec. This is not the game, actually. This is the real world, but most of the game is actually in fictional worlds and within books. So it's a little more like Myst even, in a way. Okay, there's not much else I can do in the washroom. And I think we've looked at all the... Oh, I need to upgrade my skills. Oh, now we have a choice. That's... oh, it's upgrades to slash. Increased damage. I don't know how much damage, though. or additional damage to all enemies. So far we've been dealing with a lot of, like at least in the first two books, we've been dealing with a lot of groups of enemies, though there might be one case where I have a feeling we might have to deal with like a one single strong enemy. So I'm kind of wondering what I should do here. We already have stun, which does a tiny amount of damage to everybody, but it does cost 30 ink. It's not something I can do all the time. I'm kind of tempted to maybe just do this one. Yeah, let's try this one. 2 to 3 damage, 1 damage to others, 15 ink. Okay, I've made my choice. Alright, let's take a look what we're dealing with. So, an excerpt from a review. It certainly expands the universe, but new books in this series are published so rarely that this expansion seems more like a mockery. However, I must admit I am intrigued. Oh, is this like a George R.R. Martin situation or Patrick Rothfuss situation where people have been waiting for the next book for literal years, and it's like, oh, now you finally release and no one cares? A strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the Kornelius paradox by Oleg Sergeyev and extract an item, Kornelius's magic wand. What the heck are you... What are they going to use with this magic wand, though? I wonder what it does. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okay, and I guess the wand probably goes... how big is this thing? Oh, it's pretty small. Okay, so it's not like the... It's not like Thor's hammer from last time, which was in the larger compartment behind. It's just that small. All right, let's jump in. Oof. Oh, they saw me jump in here. Damn. People. I don't think that lady over there noticed me. But this guy definitely saw me land. You there, Roderick? Like always. I figured out how I can convince you that I'm not cold and cruel. And heartless. Well, and unpleasant. And someone who couldn't care less about anyone else. Alright, fine. Keep it down over there. Sorry. So here's my plan. Not only am I not going to hurt any characters, since you've done such a good job with that up until now, I'm actually going to help them. All of them. We're going to help every single person we meet in this book. Sounds good? We won't abandon anyone. This seems like a tall order. I have a feeling this might not go the way Etienne has planned here. Sounds pretty suspicious. Oh, come on. I'm a completely different person deep down inside. You'll see. We'll start with this guy over here. Hi, do you need help? Me? No, thanks. I'm all right. Well, that's one less we have to help. I said keep it down. Let's go find more characters. Hold on, what are we actually here in this book for? Oh yeah, I need to find Kornelius's wand. A magic wand. Most likely, yes, and it's a rush order, but I think we still have time to help everyone. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on you. You're acting really strange today. I won't let you down. He is acting a bit strange, I have to say. Oh, I think I see what they were trying to resemble here. This looks like a magic school from a certain franchise that of you know what. The franchise that we will not mention because of the creator's certain views, I'll say. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter. So, but I can see that there's some influence here. You got little pictures here, got a little crest down here. Some sort of receptionist. A lot of gates. They got some security over here. There's a teacher here. Well, I wonder if maybe this is a magic teacher and they're here for their interview. Because they seem to be in the waiting room. That's interesting. Message board. Can we go outside? Oh, we can. Okay, we got a moving truck. Yeah, we potter. Yeah. I'm guessing there's no point of going. We need to go into the school, but let's explore here for a bit. Boxes. And also, yeah. Inventory is always reset at the beginning of every story or every book, so we're gonna have to collect some stuff here again. Boxes sit on the ground ready to be shipped out. They're wrapped up with plastic ties. You look at the movers. They won't see you here. That seems like a bit dangerous. I think if I try, they're gonna look at me funny. I can cut the ties with pliers. So I guess this book's a little different from the last one, because the last one we dealt with a power plant powered by Thor's hammer. It was mostly populated by robots, and battery-powered robots, and a lot of them were not functional. So it was a lot more desolate in that story. But this one seems to have a lot of people running around, so we have to be careful here. Musty boxes on damp ground, loaded boxes. I'll talk to the movers in a sec. Boxes labeled books. A row of boxes, nothing interesting. It's labeled caution, fragile. Okay, so the only boxes of interest are behind the truck. Let's talk to the movers. Two movers are sitting on cardboard boxes and smoking. The boxes are bowing under their weight. Listen, greet them. Hello. The movers slowly turn their heads towards you, pause for a second, then turn back. My back's about to give out from lugging all this junk around. I told you to wear a belt, didn't I? He slaps his belly, which is wrapped in a sturdy leather belt. The lanky mover flicks his lighter lazily and brings the flame close to a tiny metal seal holding the cardboard box closed. In an instant, the melted seal falls to the ground. What do we have here? He rummages among the paper-wrapped school equipment in the box. Oh yeah. The lanky one takes something out of the box. It's glowing and made of glass. What the hell do you want with that piece of crap? I don't know. I'll keep it as a souvenir. It'll light up the house. Step in or ignore them. They're already ignoring me. I feel like I shouldn't bother them. Let's keep ignoring them for now. Right, a souvenir from Magical Idiots. Real valuable. But I'll be the only one who has something as wild as this. Maybe I'll even sell it. Sell it to who? A useless crap collector? I wonder if we need that object at some point. Okay, so we'll have to come back here. Some movers might be something. And if we get the pliers, we can cut the... I don't want to try to get the boxes there because I think I'll be noticed. Yeah, so we're going to have to craft that somewhere. Though I have a feeling that we're going to have some problems trying to get in the first place, though. Because of this receptionist here. Let's take a look. There's a message board. You see a message board packed with information. It's divided into several sections. The school's job postings. Let's see. Part-time receptionist wanted. Requirements, female, age 50 plus. Not quite a fit. Seeking system administrator, hourly rate offered. What kind of administrator is that? Again, this Roderick is a character from another book, but there's a lot of modern things that he does not know about, so that's a fair question. Let's keep looking. Oh, this one's perfect for you. Janitor needed. Guess I have to try. The school motto. In its own column, written in large letters, is Uniting Our Differences and Overcoming Challenges. General information. Headmaster Robert Lamantier. Educational license number 0023. Hours 8 a.m. to 8 to 20. That's like, what is that again? 8 o'clock? 8 to 8, basically. Visiting hours for parents 16:30 to 17 o'clock. Oh, for the parents visiting the students, I say. Complaints and suggestions book. You take the slim, worn book from its folder on the wall. There are insults written all over the cover. Yeah, so the locals don't like wizards very much? Stop taking up so much space in our city. We could have built a huge park here. No one in this cursed neighborhood can sell their houses, and it's all your fault. Oh, I'm detecting a bit of NIMBYism here. Big deal. Okay, so that gave us somewhat of a little bit more overview of what's going on here. Can I look at any of these crests from over here? No, I have no access. But I can at least mouse over what these doors are. So over in the left side, we have a door to the hall. There's a restroom in the middle, and a library on the door to the right. Are these portraits, any of these interesting? Nope. Okay, let's start and talk, have a chat with this teacher. A man dressed in a classic modern suit sits expectantly on the bench. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. My God. He notices you looking at him and tries to avert his eyes as far from you as possible. So, again, our appearance, because we look kind of funny, we're a bookwalker. We don't look quite human, so every time we interact with anybody, it seems to freak them out. Though, it's freaking out this teacher, but the movers seemed nonplussed about it. They seemed unaffected. Not sure why. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, so you're a teacher? He nods briefly. Okay, so he's... by class... I guess he's not waiting to be hired, he's... What does it mean by being free? That's an odd answer. What do you teach? Table manners? Oh, I teach a programming class here. His chest puffs out a little. Ah, computing. What's that? Well, hold on. They said programming, but for all we know, this could be magical programming, not computer programming. Might be something completely different. Some kind of... I've heard of it. It's hard to explain. He waves a dismissive hand at you and returns to his thoughts. Do you know how to get inside? I'm scheduled in already. You may have to sign up for an appointment or something. There are job openings on the wall over there. Let's go see if there's anything good. Okay, so we already saw that. I guess we have to pose as someone who wants a job. Oh God. I said the J word. I'm already cringing. Who are you? Okay, grab a voice. Who are you, and what do you want? The receptionist doesn't look at you. Her attention is fixed on the small TV set on her desk. Is there anything I can help you with? You? Help me? She raises her eyebrows in surprise, but your words are still not enough to draw her attention away from the TV. That's right. I've decided to try and help everyone I meet today. Well, isn't that nice? Now I asked you, who are you and why are you here? Telling the truth probably is not good because, again, the wand, we're trying to steal a wand, so let's lie. I have urgent business with the headmaster. Did you make an appointment? I don't believe so. Then I'll ask you again, what do you want? You can hear the irritation in her voice, but you don't know if it's because of you or because of a team in the football game on TV just missed a goal. Show her which... Okay, we're going to show her the job listing, but which one? The janitor one? I guess not the receptionist, because that doesn't fit the bill. Systems... Can we pose as a systems administrator? Okay, I guess we're just being a janitor. You're looking for a janitor, and I'm looking for work. Yes, we've been looking. The reception rolls her eyes, but finally looks away from the TV and turns to you for the first time. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? Again, they don't know, and these are characters in a book, so they don't know anything about bookwalkers, so telling the truth doesn't really make sense. It won't make any sense, especially to a receptionist like this. I'll lie again. I was in an accident. I'm very sorry. She isn't sorry. The receptionist opens the desk drawer and with a sigh pulls out a stack of pink, yellow, and green forms that puff out a cloud of dust as she drops them on the desk. Is this going to take long? Name? Etienne. Any allergies to cleaning products? Cleaning products? I thought you were all wizards. Answer the question. No allergies. Excellent. You're hired. Just like that. Here's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me, you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off all the bookshelves, then come back here. What about those cleaning products? We're fresh out. She turns out her attention back to the TV. Oh, so... She just gave me a single bucket, but I don't have water and I don't have the cleaning products. So this is gonna be... I'm gonna do it all myself. But at least we have access. Let's get in here. Alright, I'm very curious about these crests on the floor. 3 crests. These must be the school's guilds, yeah, just like Harry Potter. Let's go to the library. So she said to clean the shelves, but I'm just gonna look around, and then we'll probably need to get water and other stuff from other places. Boxes. Old books and boxes. Oh, yeah, we're starting to collect stuff. Trash and pieces of metal. It's a dusty bookshelf that looks even dustier than the others. I need to find water for my rag. Okay. I mean, we do have we have ink. We do have the ability to, like, change the story in very small ways. I wonder if making water from ink would be possible. Oh, there's a crafting bench in the library. Okay. Okay, those pieces of metal will be useful for making the pliers for the boxes outside. The bookshelves aren't going to wash themselves. Okay. So these 2 shelves need to, and probably this one too. This is the biggest bookshelf in the room and it's covered in a thick layer of dust. You find yourself unconsciously squeezing the rag in your hand. Okay. Anything upstairs? Oh, there is a... That's a very suspicious looking bookshelf. Seems like it possibly could move out of the way for its hidden entrance. It looks like they forgot to put these books up for sale. Maybe there's something interesting here. Take a random book. You open the first book your hand falls on and flinching instinctively, waiting for the jump. But nothing happens. Dampness has made the text completely illegible. Aw. This is a shady part of the building, too damp for a library. I hate to see books treated badly like this. You put the ruined book back on the shelf. Bunch of ruined books here, huh? That's a bit odd. Alright. Well, we need to find water, and usually the restroom is the place to do it. I'm just going to do my job. I'm going to try to stick to it, and then maybe later on. Oh, this restroom, it looks terrible. Ugh. This is an awful, awful looking restroom. There's nothing else to do in here except go to the tap. A rusty tap dripping rusty water. Okay, I have a bit of water. Let's go back to the library. Let's start off with this shelf here. You sigh and start wiping the dust off the shelves, but stop when your rag catches on something. There's something scratched into the shelf. These look like runes. Oh no, they're words. It's it says second shelf, third book from the left. 15 minutes later. Alright, this bookshelf is done. Let's get started on the next one. Second shelf might be this one. I'll leave this one till last. Let's do the one way over here. Is this really the only way to get inside the school? You take the rag from the bucket and wring it out. They don't just let anyone passing by go into the main hall, and that's where Kornelius' wand is. And the wand isn't the only thing in there. What else? All those characters you said you were going to help. Oh yes, right. I advise you to keep pretending to be a janitor even once we get inside. You sigh and wipe a layer of dust off the first shelf. This isn't exactly how I imagine an adventure in a school of magic. On the second shelf, you notice an old piece of paper. It must have fallen out of a book. Read the paper. Looks like someone's notes. Probably a student's. There is a barrier that exists around our solar system, a wall covered in symbols. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. What is this? It is believed that the wall protects us from external threats due to the fact that it is constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destructions of the symbols on it. What will happen to us when all the symbols are destroyed? Well, what will happen once they are destroyed? You crumple up the paper and toss it aside. Don't worry, we won't be around to see it. You turn your attention back to the rag bucket and dust on the shelves. 10 minutes later. I think this bookshelf is clean now. We should get the other bookshelves done. Blech. Bookshelves done then. Blech. Hold on here. Okay. I don't know if that was a hint of something. Like, it sounded like... Could we induce the... Is that describing the cosmology of this world? Like, is it possible that we could, like, induce the destruction of this whole novel, perhaps? This whole world here? You wet the rag in the bucket and start wiping the dust off the shelves. It's boring work, and your eyes start wandering over the shelves, coming to rest on an odd, old-looking folder. You brush the dust off the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest and an inscription, the Baratus Guild. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder, and nothing catches your eye at first. But then you find a handwritten letter at the very back. I find it interesting that through all this point, we had the option of just ignoring all this, but I'm just so curious. Dear Maricus, I'm asking you to please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I am unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already. However, there is a religious aspect to it that I left out because I want to tell you about it off the record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to their beliefs, wizards must use their powers to destroy the armies of the enemy, which of course in this day and age is quite difficult. But all I'm asking you to do is to pay attention to each of these students, because once they finish their studies, they will be going straight to the battlefield. The Baratus Guild. Have we seen... I don't recall anything mentioned in the second book, but the first book I feel like... I mean, the books are completely unrelated to each other, but I feel like I've heard that name before. You keep cleaning in silence. 20 minutes later. I think the bookshelf is clean now. All the bookshelves are clean. We should go tell the receptionist it's done. Okay. So where... There's some hidden thing somewhere, right? In one of these shelves. It's a second shelf. This looks like the second shelf. But I don't see any sort of... Unless it's talking about the bookshelf, perhaps. Let me look up here. Ah, oh, so okay, they meant this shelf up here. Okay. Second shelf, third book from the left. This one? You pull out the book, you hear a click. Yep, very obvious. The secret library. This little thing reminds me of the living library I saw in Esoteric Ebb. It's very similar in shape here. Am I going to get in trouble for being in here? I hope not. They were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of magic in our world was due to divine intervention. The theory was eventually discarded. That's a second mention. We saw religion mentioned in that letter about that guild. Now we've seen some mention of divine intervention. It says, if they're investigating if magic was created by gods or something. Damp book. Oh, I can use that for ink. Just gonna scan my mouse here for anything else. Okay, well, the only thing left is the writing desk on the bottom. There is an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It's seen better days. There's a small lock on the desk drawer. Ooh, a lock. That must mean there's something invaluable inside. Try and open it. I think we need a lockpick for this. Pick the lock, cut it off with pliers. Let's see. Okay. So yet another location we have to come back to. I guess we'll just leave this secret staircase open for anyone to see. And yeah, let's go back to the receptionist. But first, let me... Got 40 ink. Alright, job's done. Are you finished dusting? All done. We'll see about that. She reluctantly turns off the TV. The receptionist groans as she stands up and goes to check your work. Did she not notice the staircase open? The secret entrance? I guess not. Not bad at all. Happy to HELP. You give Roderick's cage a satisfied glance. Get going now, you have a new task. I wanted to ask about the wand. No time for that. Go straight to the headmaster. There was a spill in his office that needs cleaning up. Straight down the hall and then to the right. I unlocked the door for you. Fine. Okay. Just gonna keep going. Ooh, fancy schmancy. Oh, wait, there's a lot of portraits here. Oh, there's an empty portrait spot. That's interesting. So the main hall, I see. It seems like we're trying to get into the main hall, but we don't have permission to go there. We want to go to the headmaster's office, but I'm gonna look around. Oh, the wand is sitting right there. I didn't even see that. Interesting. Huh, so in this book, it's a little different because in the other ones, we for the object we were finding, we had to try to hunt them down. But here, it's right here in our faces, but it's kind of locked up here. You see an opulent, though slightly shabby altar with a magic wand sitting on a pedestal in the middle of it. I didn't think we'd get to it so easily. To what? That's Kornelius's wand, the one you're supposed to find, remember? Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll just have to help the characters in the next book. There is nothing but a thick glass pane separating you from the wand. A heavy lock hangs around the panel, below the panel, keeping it shut. Look around. There's not a soul in the hallway. You can hear some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. Oh, there's a... I see. Okay. You continue scanning your surroundings and you eventually notice a surveillance camera watching you from the ceiling. Aha. Okay, so this is not so old-timey. There is technology in this world. Is that thing working? What is it? That thing is watching us, recording everything that happens. What do we care if it records? I think you should break the glass, grab the wand, and get out of the book already. What's the holdup? Examine the wand. The wand looks old, and the paint on it has started to peel in places. It's giving off a slight glow and a low hum. It seems like I don't have any option to get out of this interaction. I have to tug at the lock. I've never seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. I don't think a lockpick will work on it. So special key. Just break the glass. I don't want to make a lot of noise. What's gone into you today? You're being so cautious. I told you I'm not really a bad person. Hey, are you our new janitor? You see a middle-aged man in the doorway. Yes, I'm the janitor. I'm the one who called for you. Come into my office. He opens the door wider. I really think we should just break the glass, grab the wand, and... The man starts to reach for his belt where his own wand sits in a holster. Oh. That's an interesting... Let's be smart about this. I think, considering that's a very valuable wand, there's probably some sort of trap or some sort of mechanism that they had to protect that wand from being stolen, including the lock too. So I think smashing the case was probably a very bad idea. So let's just be all nice and cooperative. Let's just walk over to the man. Can you not hear me? He points his wand at you. Sorry, I was lost in thought. That wand is just so gorgeous. The man slowly lowers his wand and silently waits for you to walk over to him. Come in, come in. An old man who is also in the office nods briefly at you. What kind of wizard hat is that? I can't even see his eyes. You found us through the job posting? Yes, I always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Really, it's not very often you hear something like that from a non-wizard. But you don't really look like an ordinary person either. No offense. Anyways, we have a few stains to clean up here. Our former headmaster spilled a potion. He slightly accentuates the word former. I only spilled it because you distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. The old man seems sincere in his claim. It doesn't matter. In any case, clean it up, please. He returns to his work. What kind of potion? Marcus, what kind of potion was it? He doesn't look up from his desk. A magic retention potion. I don't want to lose everything my ancestors passed down to me. He grins, a senile grin. A magic retention. What does that mean? Oh. If you drink it, you retain your magical skills. I wonder if we could drink I wonder if we could drink this and gain magical abilities. I see. The headmaster responds with a sour grimace. It's just herbal velocity. Oh, okay. So it's not really a potion. Get started on the first stain. You start wiping at the first stain with a rag. The potion doesn't really budge. I heard you plan to sell everything from the geomancy department too. Geomancy symbols were shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all that? Why indeed. That's our history. Let history stay in the past. He turns his attention back to his work. The stain is finally gone. You can start on the next one. The second stain is bigger than the first, and someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion over the floor. First cleaning bookshelves, and now cleaning the floor. What's next? The toilets? Ugh. We saw the toilets. They're nasty. They seem nasty. Just keep going and get it done. Once you finish, we'll go back for the wand in the hallway. Casually ask about the wand. That wand you have out there out in the hall is so interesting. The old man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious stare your way. The headmaster pauses for a second. Indeed, enjoy it while it's here. Are they sell? It sounds like they're on a fire sale or something. They might be selling the wand too. What do you mean while it's here? The headmaster tenses up. It seems like he's about to make a very painful decision. Oh, yes, by the way, I wanted to warn you, Marcus. We found a buyer for the wand. He tenses up again after he speaks. Is he talking about your client? I don't think so. It's probably some in-universe, in-book, like a fictional buyer. So, yeah. The old man drops his teacup on the floor and it shatters, splashing more potion onto the floor under the desk. You must be joking. You put out the symbol of our school up for sale. Actually put everything in the school up for sale. No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital express interest in the wand. How could you? The old man's head starts shaking. Hold on, you should probably sit down. The wand. Kornelius's wand. Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for it that we can go another 6 months without government support. You're going to regret this. I'll call a meeting of the school council to challenge it. He jumps up from his chair. The old man hurries off. Well, that went well. He's going to take the wand. We need to stop him. Don't worry. He's gone crazy like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, I have the key to the case. Only I have the key to the case. Good to know. He pauses for a second, clearly regretting telling you that. While you were busy with the conversation, you seem to have finished wiping up the stains. Looks like I'm done here. Can I go? Yes. Thank you. He turns to the door. you can hear voices coming from the other side, getting louder and louder. Oh, another argument is ensuing here. Now, what's going on out there? Let me go see. Ah, how convenient. We're left alone in this office. We should probably take the opportunity to look around. See a table over here. I'm not seeing anything around his desk. So wherever he has his key, it's either on his person or is perhaps in like a safe or something. Yeah, nothing interactable there. Tools. Oh, that'll be useful for crafting. All sorts of junk with tea spilled on it. Actually, not really much to look at here. We mostly just grab some stuff. Yep, nothing here. Okay, let's go outside. Oh, that's a commotion. What's going on here? A crowd of people has gathered in the hall. They are whispering. Oh, the wand is gone. Oh, great. They are whispering among themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. It's the wand, headmaster, sir. Kornelius' wand is gone. Fucking hell. Why are they... I've never seen a game, because usually... That's unusual, I have to say. Most of the games we've played so far are very, they don't care about bad words like this, especially the F word. This is the first game I've seen that explicitly censors that word. And there's no, like, option to turn off censoring, so I'm like, why did they decide to do that? Damn it, the client asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. Oh, Etienne said that out loud. Alright then, he turns to the gathered crowd. Who saw it last? I think it was you, right, Sir Maricus? You left the office and then you must have walked right past it. Oh, so it wasn't Maricus. But it was there at the time. That's if we take your word for it. Do you have any reason not to believe me? Yes, we do. Indeed, especially when it comes to the theft of school property. Do you think I don't know where your secret stash about your secret stash under the library? The only one stealing here is you, giving away our heritage. Just admit you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I didn't touch it. The headmaster looks at the camera mounted on the ceiling. We'll see if that's true, but for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one gets in or out. And all the teachers present, and you as well, ma'am. He nods to the receptionist. Oh, the receptionist is here too. And you too, he quickly points at you. And but definitely not you, he points at the former headmaster. All of you, start searching for the wand. Yes, sir. Everyone he indicated responds as one. Yes, sir. You're a little slow to speak, but it sounds silly. Alright then, everyone, get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that'll take some time. I'll be in my office. If you so much as try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I'll be in my office. Crowd disperses. So now what do? We're going to find the wand. You furiously straighten the collar of your coat. Okay. We didn't get a chance to look at anything else here in this room. It's this portrait here. You see a portrait of a man with bandaged hands, or rather, what's left of his mangled wrists. How awful. That's one of the old headmasters. Back in his day, wizards didn't wield wands. They held the spells in their hands to cast them, like real men. Oh. Which, of course, didn't protect him from the consequences of a spell gone wrong. Oh, I guess that's why people would use wands. Huh. Let's check the case. Let's check the scene of the crime. Okay. It just says an empty pedestal. There's a portrait spot over here. One portrait is missing. I guess, do we have access to the main hall? No? Check this place out. Oh, this place is huge. Look at this. We got stairs. We can go upstairs. We can go downstairs. We can go... Oh, there are 3 dormitories over here. Oh, there's a... Oh, boy. There's a lot going on here. Stop right there. I'm just a janitor. I'm just a janitor. Who are you? I'm just a janitor. I guess the school really is out of money. Can't even hire normal people. See that teacher there over there? See that teacher over there with the glasses? Go tell him they moved his class to the room downstairs. You don't need to be a genius to realize that the students are plotting something. They're giggling, glancing around, and one of them is holding a padlock. Oh, come on. Help us play a trick on him. It's just a fun little tradition. What do I do? He's asking for help, and we promised to help everyone. So we're helping someone conduct something nefarious. I don't think this counts. They're clearly up to no good. Why are you thinking so hard? It's just a harmless prank. We're going to lock him in the basement for like 10 minutes, then let him out. I mean, just look at him, coming in here all full of himself. He's planning to teach wizards, but he's not even a wizard. You don't think the man in the cheap suit looks particularly arrogant, but maybe it's more obvious to the students. Is this the same guy we saw outside? He didn't. Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't give off sort of arrogant vibes. I'll think about it. Oh, there's a lot of characters here. Before I do anything, I think I'm just going to look around. I want to just get the lay of the land. Let's go check downstairs. Ah. This looks more like the first book. Piece of metal. Oh, laboratory, of course. A cellar. Lab assistant. Some crates in here. Just gonna steal everything, don't mind me. There is a flask of gas. I wouldn't touch that. You slowly back away from the large flask full of dark-colored gas. What is that? Ammonia gas. What's it for? I'm studying it. You're studying smoke in a jar? Actually, it's quite unique. It's the only cyanogen gas, if I pronounce that correctly. What kind of gas? Gas that originates from signs. Oh, cyanogen. What is that? On the wall covered in symbols that create spells. Well, not so covered now. They allowed us to create fireballs and lightning bolts, all those party tricks that wizards are so interested in. And boring, strange ammonia gas. Practically no one has studied it. Okay, whatever you say. Gas is gas. What's so special about it? You casually jab at a finger and you casually jab a finger at the jar. I'm starting to notice a lot of typos in this game. The fact that it turns people into dull students? No, into the undead. Their skin gets all covered in something charred looking and black. Oh my god. They're overcome by a mysterious and highly contagious disease, and according to my calculations, it might even start a whole epidemic. Oh. This game came out a few years ago after COVID, so timing is impeccable. It's a bit of an allegory there. Fine, fine, I won't touch it. And therefore I'm practicing for use of the Almonia sign to be forbidden. just like the signs that have been shattered already. She adjusts her glasses on the bridge of her nose. How'd you get it? Hold on. If it's so dangerous, then maybe you shouldn't. Haven't you heard enough reasons not to touch the jar? She clearly doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. Huh. Okay. So we do have it right now. We do have enough to make a lockpick. But I think before I make anything, I want to see. We know that we need to make pliers, but I'm not sure we even have the ability to get out of the building now, because the school's under lockdown. This might be a bit difficult. Let's see if we can continue this conversation with the assistant, though. Sorry, the laboratory is occupied right now. She turns to you and freezes. 1/3 of her concern is at your behavior, another third is at your appearance, but there's something else there underneath. I've been tasked with finding Kornelius' wand, and I wanted to look around in here. Are you alright? Sorry if I scared you. No, it's fine. She turns around and pretends to be busy with work, but her hands are shaking slightly. Do you know anything about the missing wand? About what? Kornelius' wand. It was stolen today. Is she acting guilty here? Oh, no, I don't know anything. Her hands start shaking even harder. Stop pushing her. Fine. Listen, I can see something's worrying you. Maybe I can help. I won't tell anyone. You can trust me. The girl turns around and looks at you. Her eyes are full of doubt. One of the teachers here is my father. He's been acting really strange recently. I'm worried that he got caught up in something bad. I'd be grateful if you could find out what's happening with him. She turns to you again, but keeps her eyes on the floor. Got it. I'll go look for you for the strange teacher. Could be the guy upstairs. Possibly. Okay. Let's continue looking around. Oh, there's some barrels here. Ooh, stuff. I like stuff. A heavy lock hangs from the door. There's no option to lockpick it. I guess you need a key for that. All right, I'm not gonna talk with these three NPCs yet. Oh, no, I didn't want to click that. No, whatever. You see a tall, smiling boy in front of you. What a day, huh? The boy seems entertained by everything that's happening. He extends a hand to you. My name's Mikhail. Shake his hand. Etienne. Nice to meet you. You're a new janitor, right? More like janitor/detective. The headmaster tasked me with finding the lost wand. You and the whole rest of the school, yeah, but I wouldn't expect the teachers to be in any sort of hurry to find it. Isn't the wand dangerous? It's hard to say. We have no idea what spell was being held inside it. There was a spell inside it too? I can explain it to you if you want. Sure. When we want to summon a spell, he pulls out his wooden wand. We speak the name of a sign, which draws the spell into our wand. Name of a sign, okay. Beritos. Oh, it's just like Harry Potter. It's what is it? Expecto Patronum, whatever the fuck. Yeah. Whatever garbage. That's in Harry Potter. His wand starts glowing very faintly. Now I can use this spell at any time by just flicking my wand. He swipes his hand gently, almost like a paintbrush, and the slightest wisp of steam rises from the tip. Whoa. The problem is, no one knows what spell was being held inside Kornelius' wand. He puts his wand back in his belt. And since Kornelius studied the most powerful spells and experimented with combining them, It could be something incredibly dangerous. Thanks for explaining it to me. But hey, maybe he just had a spell to chill his drinks in there. The student flashes a brief smile. Yeah, this guy has a sense of humor. Do you know who might have stolen the wand? I don't. But to be honest, there's been a lot of weird stuff happening in the school lately. One of the old teachers is acting strange. This morning, one of the second-year students disappeared. There are rumors going around about undead in the walls. All kinds of stuff. Did he say undead? Tell me more. Hold on. Gotta check something IRL for a sec. Just be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Sometimes I forget. Every time, I always make sure when I'm streaming, I make sure all my windows are closed because it's very easy for people to hear what I'm saying on my stream, and also I can hear what they're saying. So if someone like is very loud talking outside my window, because there's like a kind of a sidewalk right next to it, it could get caught in the stream. So I forgot to close the window before I started stream, so I just remembered just now, and I just wanted to close it. All right. So what do you say? The old teacher, one of the students is missing, and undead stuff. Okay. Tell me about the old teacher. Hold on. I never said I suspected anyone of stealing the wand, although Mikhail rubs his chin thoughtfully. You're probably right. When there are no good leads, you have to look into everyone. Who did you ask me about? The teacher? I haven't seen that teacher in a long time myself, but they say he stopped showing up for lectures and spends his time hiding in abandoned classrooms. Sounds suspicious. He has a daughter, by the way. Okay, so that confirms that's the same. It's the father of the lady in the laboratory, who usually works down in the laboratory. She might be able to tell you more. I talked to her already, but she doesn't know what's going on with him either. I'm afraid I don't know anything else about him. Mikhail shifts his weight back and forth. What's going on with this missing student? It's nothing really, just some bad student no one can find. I think he probably ran away. It happens every semester. Why is that? The School of Magic isn't really all that prestigious nowadays. We could be studying to be lawyers or going to military school instead. Where do you think I should look? I don't know him, but I saw the receptionist putting up some flyers about the search. You should ask her. Okay, and undead in the walls. I think it's just a school legend. Mikhail pauses, gathering his thoughts, and then continues. But now that I think about it, people have been talking about them a lot lately. You should ask the students in the dorms. They might know more. Okay. Okay, so that's nice of Mikhail to give us a little summary of what to do. I like how the game just sort of frames it like, yep, these are the three mysteries, side quests. I'm not sure if they're side quests necessarily, but they might definitely help with our search here. Can I talk with this teacher? I don't know if I want to help the students yet. Those pranksters. Did something happen to it? You know what? Let's check the dormitories. We got the 3 of them here. Let's check this one. Ah. Well, this just like Harry Potter 2. Lit fireplace. The heat from the fireplace assaults your face. It's so stuffy in here. It's summer. Why would the fireplace be lit? An ordinary fireplace. Above it, you see a symbol that looks like a lion. I wonder what that means. Angry flames. Oh, maybe we just learned the symbol for a fireball, perhaps. The inscription on the crest says Imperial. Okay, so this is the Imperial house, clan, whatever. school. I don't know what to call it. It's a quiet girl here. The girl shrinks back into her bed. Your appearance seems to frighten her. Don't be afraid. I'm just the new janitor. I look like this because I never ate my porridge as a child. I never listened to the grown-ups. Let's try the second one. The girl lets out a tense giggle. Ask about the undead. Have you heard any rumors about undead in the walls? No. There are no friends in the walls. She whirls around to look at the fireplace, then turns back to you. Friends? What the heck was that? Why did you look at the fireplace? Is there something there? The girl shakes her head frantically. There's definitely something there. You should check it out. Look inside the fireplace. We need to be careful because our head is made of paper. The papers on your head start to curl up from the heat, and the sparks are flying dangerously close to you. You can't see anything beyond the bright flames. You can't make out anything through the bright flames, but you suddenly hear far-off voices. What's this? How'd they get here? There's someone there. Hey, can you hear me? Silence. All you hear is the pop and crackle of the unburnt wood in the fireplace. I don't know how, but we need to get inside. Use water to put out the fire. Sure. It's just a fire. You have a bucket of water. Put two and two together and you'll have an unlit fireplace. The stream of murky water flows straight into the middle of the fireplace. The flames spark and hiss, but don't go out. It's as though the fire is absorbing the water with no consequences. Yeah, I had a feeling. This seems like some sort of magical fire that's just ever continuing here. Is this a gas fireplace? A what? There's clearly something fishy about the fireplace. I'll give you a hint. There's a spell on it. You can't put it out with water. Well, what can I use? Actually, anything you want as long as it's not water. How about a fire extinguisher? A who? He doesn't know what that is. Never mind. I think there's one in my building. I should go back to reality and check. Oh. Oh. He wants us to get the fire extinguisher from reality. I guess let's look around for that. Why not? Oh, a phone call. In the middle of a mission. Yes, hello. Well, do you have the wand yet? I only just started the book. Well, snap to it. The client's been calling me and asking about it. Why such a rush? There's a lot of money at stake, Walker. A lot. Alright, I'll try to speed things up. Get going. This one seems a lot more urgent than before. I wonder why. Oh, another phone call? What the hell? I'll get your wand, just leave me alone. Etienne Quist? Oh, yes, that's me. Mr. Quist, I'm calling from the Writers Police Department. Were you notified that you would be contacted for questioning? Questioning? It's about your neighbor. Uh-oh. Old Henry? We can't reveal his name over the phone. But it's not anyone named Henry. I'm talking about the man who lived on the first floor of your building. Oh, the suspicious suite where we had that weird note that was given to us. What do I have to do with it? Or the writers' police, for that matter. Didn't you know your neighbor was a writer? What? So you never talked to him? No, all this time he was a writer. He recently finished off his sentence and became a free writer once again. However, a few days ago he was found. I think it will be more appropriate to discuss these details in person. When are you available for a visit? I don't really have the time for that right now. How about noon tomorrow? That works. We'll see you then. Oh, we're going to get an in-person visit from the police. That's going to go well. Lots of stuff going on. But yeah, what happened to that guy on the first floor? That's a question. Alright, so supposedly there's a fire extinguisher somewhere in this building. Well, it might be in the kitchen, actually. Oh, we can steal some bread. Anything of interest in here? Fridge? Oh. Who's been stealing food again? What nerve? My children are going hungry. We just stole one apple. From last time. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in the kitchen. Let's check this neighbor out. Hello, sorry to bother you. Ugh. Excuse me, I really need the key to the storage room. Please, I can hear that you're in there. I need the fire extinguisher, but it's inside a locked case. I'm trying to help you too. Time is running out. We're all going to burn alive. What are you shouting about? Oh, hello. I don't smell smoke. What's this fire you're going on about? In my apartment, it just started. Ugh. I'm not lying. I think something happened with the wiring. What? Do you want me to wait around while my apartment burns down? Then will you believe me? When the flames spread into the hallway and your apartment catches fire too. Alright, you don't have to yell. Just bring it back later. I guess the storage room is locked. Oh, this is the locker in the storage room. I see. Not this guy over here. Nope. We've borrowed a sledgehammer and what else did we borrow? Something else. I don't remember. It doesn't seem to be home right now. And that mysterious neighbor that was apparently a police. It's a police scene here. What happened here? A bit suspicious. Alright. Give me that. Why would you... This seems like a very unsafe thing to do, like putting your fire extinguisher behind a locked into a locker. Like that's precious seconds that are wasted there to try to fight a potential fire. But yeah, no, we have an extinguisher now. Let's go back inside. Now the question is this going to be powerful enough to even counteract magical fire? Let's try. I have a feeling it might not. You shoot the fire extinguisher's foam right onto the flames. How's that for you, An enchanted fireplace? Let's see what that did. Oh. What? It opened a staircase down? What the heck is this? Abandoned dormitory. What the heck is all this? There's a chest over here. Next to the old bed is a chest covered in a thick layer of dust. Pick it or use a crowbar. We don't have any tools right now. There's a group of students in the corner. A group of girls stands by the way out, which is blocked off with stones. Their hands and robes are dirty and dusty. It looks like they were trying to clear the way. Call to them. Hey, what are you doing here? The girls turn sharply to face you. Quiet, one of them whispers through her teeth. Is everything all right? Shut up. Suddenly you hear a noise behind you. Oh, you turn and see 4 dark silhouettes that are twitching unnaturally in the semi-darkness. Great, they heard you. Now we have to fight. Are those the undead in the walls that I've heard about? Yep. Stand back. I'll deal with them. The girl looks at your ID badge curiously. The janitor's going to fight for us. What a combat-ready janitor we have. We can take care of this ourselves. We're from Baratus. From where? We're combat wizards. Well, I've heard something about you. But let me try and deal with them first. The girls move aside. The dark figures get closer. There's no retreating now. Alright. Oh, we have 4 pieces of stale bread, so we got lots of healing. One of the undead seems to be very... like double the health of everybody else. Probably deals some strong hits as well. These 2 are idle. So maybe I try to... Oh, I see why. Maybe I should have taken the other slash option, which just increases damage, because there's a chance that I'm only going to do 2 damage to this guy here, and he'll still be alive. Yep, that's what I was worried about. So I'm going to take 2. Oh, he missed. Thank goodness. Okay. Everybody's going to try to hit me. I think a stun might be the better play here. I could stun twice and take out these 2. Yeah, let's stun twice. Yep, and they're still... Oh, they resurrect. Oh. I did not know that was going to happen. Okay. That changes things a little. Let's do a regular... I think I need to take out this guy as much as possible, but also killing... I'll do a regular slash on this guy. Okay, all of them are gone. They come back right up. This guy's trying to heal. I'm gonna see if I can kill him right now. Nope. He's gonna heal for 1. Got miss. Okay, that's good. Oh, he's really trying to heal here. I can do 1 more slash. I don't have any ink. Heal. I could also shield. I'm just gonna get rid of this big guy here. He's a bit of a problem. Yeah. I'll take 2 hits here. Oh, miss? Actually, okay, they're pretty bad at what they're doing. And then the problem here is I don't have enough ink to do anything. I think I have to drain. I'll drain one of these guys. Okay, I'm taking damage. I'm gonna eat some bread. I think what I'm gonna do actually is drain. I might take some damage here, but I'm just gonna drain, get my ink back up to full here. So I need to eat some more bread. And then, yeah, drain this guy. And back to full ink. Nice. Okay. I don't know if that counts as defeating the undead. Are we done there? Are we good? The girls look at you with interest. Not bad, but we would have been able to fight them ourselves. What happened here? That crazy girl brought us here to check out the abandoned classrooms, and then she locked us in. Then these undead started coming out, but we, unlike some people, know better than to go around yelling, and they didn't notice us. think we need to have a serious talk with that girl upstairs. Oh. We do too. She cracks her knuckles. Did you steal the wand? The wand? Of course something interesting happens while we're stuck down here. So someone finally nabs Cornelius's wand. Yeah, someone nabbed it. We've been here since this morning. There's literally no way we could have taken it. Makes sense. That's one less suspect for us. Okay. Fair enough. Are you alright? We're totally fine. We're just going to catch our breath and then head back upstairs. Don't hang around here. There might be more of those things. Alright. Don't hang around here too long. I need to get back to searching for the wand. Okay. See you. Okay. So we do need to come back here to open this chest, but we need to confront that girl. Because she is a very suspicious. But I wonder if I should craft something before I do that. Should I try crafting the lockpick right now? Yeah, hold on. We'll come back to the girl for a sec. I just want to... Let's craft some things. The closest workshop, or the closest workbench is in the laboratory. We'll go down here. And it said that we could... We don't have enough crowbar parts yet to make a crowbar, but we can make a lockpick. And we can also make pliers. Let's make that too. And okay, we have 78. We have 78 ink, and we also have 2 empty bottles, so we just need more ink there. Let's head back up. And over here. Okay. And then we'll go downstairs and then over to the chest. And pick the lock. It's dark in here, but that's not a problem. You can open the lock by the sound. You work the lockpick into the hole and the lock opens with a click. Ah, jewels in a ring, that's good ink. Nice. Alright, let's confront this girl. The girl is sitting in the same spot, slowly rocking back and forth. Tell me what happened. The girl instantly burst into tears. I just wanted to feed my friends. Feed? Friends? Did I hear that right? She wanted to feed those other girls to those creatures? I found them in an abandoned dormitory and it didn't do anything bad to me. I just wanted to do something to help them. Help. Wait, hold on. These definitely aren't the characters we should be helping now. Did you use Cornelius's wand to raise the dead? What wand? What are you talking about? Cornelius's wand. The girl looks at you in confusion. Another bad student who doesn't even know anything about her own school. Never mind. You wave a hand at her and turn around. It seems like she's not our client. Let's keep looking. I think the girl will be fine. Where are you going? And what happened to the girls downstairs? Let's tell the truth. They're alive and really angry. If I were you, I would hide. The girl doesn't answer. She's just... Oh, she's cat. She just stares off into space and doesn't answer. She's just... Okay. I guess that's solved. For now. I just also noticed that there's this group of students here, but there's also a single student here. Some nerd. That's all they say. Can also check this bookshelf. Ooh, more stuff. I like stuff. And let's check the other dormitories. Kind of curious what's in here. A shady student. Table. More. Oh, tools and chalk. Fun. I like the green color of this. So red is Imperial. The inscription on the crest says Ziblik. So Ziblik is the name of this house. What do you want? You see a shifty-looking student. The frame of a giant portrait is sticking out from under his bed. What's that you got there? You point at the picture. Nothing. It's none of your business. Decided to steal a painting from the school? The student looks at you suddenly. It's probably the portrait we saw in the hall. So what's with the picture? Get lost. I said it's none of your business. I like there's an option to splash him with a bucket of water, but we already used the bucket. We haven't been to the bathroom again. I'll play nice. Alright, no one else has to know. Did you find something interesting? What's with the deal with the painting? You wink again. The student looks around nervously. Marty swore this painting would open some kind of secret cache. Marty? A guy in my guild. He came back one evening with the painting, all scared, and asked to go home right away. I think someone or something bit him. Bit him? That's a secret cache. You have to hang the painting somewhere, but he doesn't say where exactly. So he didn't see the huge space in the wall of the main hall where a portrait was clearly missing? Oh. Did they not steal it from there? I thought they stole it from that location. How about I go find where to hang it myself? But what if there's something valuable in there and I miss out on it? And what if there's something dangerous in there? You can deal with it yourself. Fine, tell me what you want in exchange for the picture. Ooh, now you're talking. Get me a strong drink. You want me to get drinks for underage kids? Oh boy. I'm 25. Then why are you still in school? Figure it out yourself. I was held back a few times in my second year. And you do that. With one final shove, he pushes the painting all the way under the bed. Okay, we have to find some alcohol for this student. I see how it is. Let's check the other dormitory. Oh, this one has a weird vibe to it. Apples and candy. Yummy. Let's check the insignia for this one. The inscription on the crest says Baratus. Oh, this is Baratus. The other girls should be back now. Ah, I see. So this is the guild. Baratus is the guild that deals with their combat wizards. And those girls belong to this one. Makes sense. I've been kind of avoiding talking to this. Oh, actually, he's checking in with us. Hey, how's it going? Have you found out anything yet? I found out about the undead in the walls. Oh yeah? Did you learn anything? They really do exist. This one girl made friends with them, and she tried to feed them to some of the other girls. What? That was my reaction too. How am I supposed to do it? What am I supposed to do about that? What am I supposed to do about that? I thought people might have been exposed to ammonia gas. He trails off, deep in thought. I'll tell the headmasters about the girl and the undead. I'm sure they'll be interested to hear about that. Thanks. At least we have one suspect less now. I see. So seems like we're checking back in with Mikhail to do these quests. I'm leaving this teacher alone. Though I think I want to refill my bucket of water. Let's go to the bathroom, actually. So, portrait there. We do also have pliers. So I wonder... Actually, can I get out of here? Okay. I guess the school isn't really in lockdown. We're gonna go over here. Got kinds of pliers. You quickly cut through the ties and open the box, trying not to make any noise. The box contains someone's belongings wrapped in paper. You find a few useful items among them. Is this all junk? It appears to be, but it'll be useful for ink, so that's good. Okay, talk of the movers again. The movers are digging around in the boxes of magical items, laughing at what they find in there. Hey you, put that back. Who the hell are you, ugly? I take what I want. I've spent the whole day dealing with these boxes of yours here. I deserve a little present. Put it back. This is your last warning. The mover doesn't seem very scared. Are we going to fight some movers? Let's show him, Nikki. All right. He jumps up from the box. All right. Good thing we have full ink and health here, so this should be... They're pretty hefty, I have to say. I think... we have a lot of healing on him, so we can take some hits here. I think I'm going to try to take out this guy on the right as fast as possible. So let's slash this guy. That's a good hit. Oh, he missed. Oh, he's terrible. He's terrible. Let's take that guy out. Okay, I took a hit there. I'm also going to try to keep my ink levels high. Let's do a drain. And maybe we can kill him right now. Nope. He's going to try have an opportunity to hit me. That's fine. Get some bread. I'll do another drain. Easy. You're one tough idiot, damn it. The mover slowly gets up from the ground. Fine, you win. He closes the pilfered box and puts it back in its place. That's better. The movers glare at you angrily from under their furrowed brows. Was that a completely optional fight? Because all that really did was just use up some of my bread. Maybe that was not the best choice here. I interact with them again. Nope, they're just ignoring me. Okay. Let me check the message board again. We're done that. The teacher... Okay, so probably the teacher we see out there is probably the same guy here. It did say the receptionist had information about the missing student, so let's talk with her. I don't have time for you right now, young man. I'm incredibly busy. Have you seen anything suspicious? Yes, a janitor keeps poking his nose into things that aren't his business. You should help me find our missing student instead. A second year, right? I've heard a little about him already. Do you know anything about his disappearance? I know that he's an idiot. What's his name? Mendes. Last name? He's part of the Ziblik Guild. They don't have last names, so the green one, the middle guild. He looks at you mistrustfully. What does he look like? Like an ordinary student. Yeah, I try to get this grandma voice going, but I can't seem to. Maybe I need to be more husky. Who might know more about him? His friends are always smoking in the bathroom. Try asking them. Smoking? You let them do that? It's not my problem. My job is to keep unwanted types from walking into the school. Is there anyone else who might have seen him? I don't know. Maybe the movers outside. Oh. I guess we'll go talk with them. Why are you so sure he's in the school? Because the school is locked down until we locate the missing wand. All right. He must be somewhere on school property. The headmaster tasked me with finding the wand. Congratulations. The receptionist remains focused on the TV screen where a soap opera is now playing. Okay, this goes back. Okay. Okay, let's collect some information. Now that we fought the movers, maybe we have their respect, perhaps. Have you seen a kid around here? A kid. His name's Mendes. He ran away from school and might have taken something important with him. The lanky mover coughs loudly. Nope, haven't seen him. Students hang around out here sometimes. He waves a hand. They go around the corner to smoke, but I haven't seen any today. Can I look in the boxes? The lanky mover rubs at his aching chest. Do whatever the hell you want, idiot. I guess we could have fought these guys and then maybe just try to open the box without using the pliers. Huh. I think I've already looked through these boxes, right? Oh, no, it's a little different now. Examine the boxes. There's no one here, just ordinary boxes. Hang on. Look at that one down there. You notice the tape on one of the boxes has come off. It seems to have been opened already. You look questioningly at the movers. The lanky one smirks at you and nods. So, wait, hold on. We just fought with them because they were trying to steal stuff. And now we got them to stop. But now we're stealing stuff from the boxes, and they're like, yep. You move all the junk in your way aside and open the box with no tape. Oh. Oh, it's just like Esoteric Geb. It's like the tea house owner was trying to ship himself out. This guy's trying to ship himself out too. Shh. Don't give me away. A scrawny, scared-looking boy is sitting in the box with a frightened look in his eyes. Oh, the movers were trying to hide him. Interesting. With a frightened look in his eyes. His robes are covered with crumbs and sawdust. You're Mendes, I assume? Huh? How do you know my name? What are you doing in there? I'm hiding. I see that. Why? I want to get out of this school. You give him a reproachful look. All we do here is waste time. Everyone else is doing real stuff, going to college or work or whatever. Just my luck I was born with these powers. He looks at his hands. Where's Kornelius's wand? What wand? What's that got to do with me? Stop playing dumb. Why did you steal the wand? I didn't take anything. The student opens his robe and starts showing you his pockets, revealing nothing but a half a loaf of bread. Looks like he's telling the truth. He's just a student who wants to drop out of school. Well, I still had to check. Alright, come out of there. Wait, why should I come out? Don't make me go back. You glance over at the movers. They aren't paying any attention to you, and it doesn't seem like they heard anything. Leave me in the box. Let them take me away from this school. We can make a choice here. Yeah, this school is kind of this school kind of sucks, I have to say. So I think I'll just let him go. But I'll ask him this. Are you sure you thought this through? What do you know about it anyway? You've been here for 2 years and you want that all to be for nothing? 2 years, 3 years, what does it matter? Even 10 years here wouldn't get me anywhere. Do you have at least some kind of plan? Of course, I'm going to go see my uncle. He'll help me find work. Said I should have no problem getting on my feet. Okay, Mendes, it's your choice. Since you don't have the wand, I couldn't care less about the other stuff. You close the box and walk away. Oh, so interesting, by asking that, it just makes a choice for us. Huh. That's one less mystery now. Plus, we definitely helped HELPED him, wouldn't you say? Well, according to the plot, he ended up having a pretty good life outside the school. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, you hear soft crunching sound from inside the box. It seems like Mendes decided to have a snack. Interesting. Okay, I think I guess we're all done here. We solved that mystery. I guess that means that we don't need to talk with the people in the bathroom, but we're going to go into the bathroom anyway. Oh, there's no one hanging out here. I see. Maybe, oh, I see. Probably because I already solved this mystery. Maybe the kid just moved on. The people hanging out in the bathroom. So if I had gone to the bathroom first and then outside the movers, this would have gone a lot differently. That's fine. I didn't really want to talk to a bunch of smokers anyway. Okay, I have my bucket of water. I have all my stuff. Let me just... Let's trade in our junk for ink here. I want to get some bottles ready here. We still don't have enough crowbar parts. We're missing 3, but we got all this stuff. Ooh boy, yeah, 246. So that's enough for 2 full bottles of ink. That's great. All right, so we've figured out the missing student. We're trying to find the teacher. There's also the portrait thing. That's another issue. Can I sneak upstairs? I'm gonna check upstairs. Oh, there's so many rooms up here. All right. There's a weird teacher over there. The new teacher is late for his lecture. They're all waiting for them. I see. Late to the very first lecture. More stuff. I like stuff. Candle. I don't have anything to light the candle with. So where's the new teacher? So I think it's a teacher downstairs, but I think we have to decide whether to tell him to go up, give him directions up to hit this room, or pull the prank that the students wanted and lock him in the basement. So I'm going to try to defer not making that decision until I need to. I don't know why the candle is so important though. Storage room door. I can use ink to get in, or I could get the key. And I probably want to do that while the teacher's not here. So... not sure. I'll leave that alone for now. And then this... this class is in session. I guess I am the janitor, so I can... Oh, maybe not. Excuse me. The teacher appears at your ID badge. No one called for the janitor. The students turn to you and start giggling. Silently sit down at a desk. You sit down at the nearest empty desk. The lecturer stares at you in the eye and trying to figure out what you're up to. Keep your face blank. You spend a few minutes under the teacher's stern eye, but eventually she looks away. Fine, let's continue. Now time to check your homework. Mirush? Yes, a thin boy stands up from his desk in the front row. This is the great wizards of the Bronze Era. Dori Mori, Rebus Nemus, and Chedis Metis. These wizard names are terrible. He barely holds back his laughter. Excellent. Fortunately, the popularity of these names passed along with the Bronze Era itself. In what is meant by the Bronze Era? The period after the first signs came to fruition, the first through seventh generation of wizards. The period when wizards had immense power but only knew a handful of spells that they deciphered from the wall. Very good. Sit down. I'll just go through this. And the most significant events of those years, Rihanna? A shy, pudgy girl in the second row stands up. The creation of the Great Canal? She looks uncertainly at the teacher, who nods. The 40-kilometer wide river canal that separates the left and right sides of New Riverland. Dory Mori created it with splitting magic, which sign is now shattered. At these words, everyone in the classroom, including the teacher, nods their head briefly and respectfully. Sit down. Next, we have the Silver Era, or the Knights of Bright Lights, the Nard. That's when wizards attempted to seize power. First was Royal the Third. Then there was a second attempt by Volux the Fourth, who was successful and stayed in power for 3 years. A light-haired boy recites those words quickly, almost automatically. And you can also tell us about the Golden Era, please. That was the period when relations between wizards and ordinary people started to be regulated. When magic clinics, Baratus' combat magic institutes, and other magic institutions, including our school, were built. Good. I'm glad I didn't need to pull the answers out of you word by word this time. That's all for today. Are we going to sit here all day? Okay, I'll move on. Probably... Oh, and now the whole classroom's empty. Cool. Let's look around. What do we got here? There's a workbench in here. Poke around the teacher's desk. The drawer of the teacher's desk catches your eye. You pull on it, but it's locked. Now what? Stealing from teachers? Why not? If the drawer is closed, there must be something useful in there. Yeah, probably students' homework or something. The lock. Oh, the hole of the lock is quite small, and your lockpick just doesn't fit inside. A lockpick won't be of any use here. Looks like the crowbar will probably be the thing. And this goes into the attic, which is blocked. Can't go in there. Oh, there's another candle here. Why? What's the significance of the candles? Let's deal with the secretive teacher last. I'm gonna check these quarters. The headmaster's quarters here. Candle in here as well. Box. Can I steal? Oh, okay. We've successfully stolen. Can we talk with the old headmaster? It's probably the same guy from downstairs. The old headmaster is digging through papers on his desk and doesn't pay any attention to you. Did you steal the wand? Nonsense. Why would I do such a thing? You didn't want the wand to be sold, and so you decided that was the best way to protect it. Look out there. He points out at the window. You see a densely populated city full of tall buildings that almost block out the sky. High up in the sky above, you can just barely make out lines that look like symbols. So those are the signs? Yes, and they've been written there for us. He places a hand on his chest. Not for them, he indicates the city. Huge letters in the sky that shine for us. But now, he clenches his fists. They're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary humans. To their level. It doesn't matter if it's the wand or the books or even our damn quill pens. I don't want to give them anything. Because we were made for great things. He prods at his chest. And they were not. This was our world. He pounds his fist against the desk. A little bit of wizard supremacy, a supremacist sort of vibe here. Not too great. The headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through the papers on his desk. Any idea where I can get a strong drink? The old man laughs into his beard. What, are your nerves giving out? Just don't tell him about that student. He definitely doesn't need to know that you're giving teenagers drinks. Apparently it's not a teenager, apparently it's a 20-year-old. Yeah, I just need a little something. I don't have anything in here, but I do have a secret stash for a rainy day. The old headmaster opens his desk drawer and starts looking for something. I could have sworn the basement key was around here somewhere. I can't seem to find it. You should come back later. Maybe it'll turn up. What's in the basement? A hiding place with a bottle of good wine. You just need to pull the lamp on the wall to open it. That's good information. All right. I'll come back for the key later. What do you know about the undead in the walls? It's an old school legend. They're just made up. Or made up creatures. There's been a lot of talk about them lately. Well, you know, uncertain times, rumors start flying. Pay them no mind. We found the basement key yet? Nope. Okay. Alright. Good info. Nice talk. Oh, there's a briefcase here. This briefcase has to be here for a reason. Old habits die hard, huh? Decide to steal the headmaster's papers? Call it writer's intuition. There's something important inside. Not every prop is Chekhov's gun. You try to force the briefcase open with your bare hands, but it makes a traitorous creaking sound. Shh, don't you? Do you want the headmaster to hear you? Let's pick the lock. You insert the lockpick into the briefcase's lock and, trying to be as quiet as you can, quickly pick the lock. Oh, nice. Another bottle, more food. Perfect. Okay. Let's head outside. Let's check these other quarters. It's probably the other headmaster. Oh, it's a teacher's quarters. I see. Check the table here. Yoink. This is probably the teacher that we just saw in the classroom, right? Hello. The wizard glances up at you quickly. Are you a teacher here? Or it might be a different one. I teach the first years the sign alphabet. I conduct my own research in my free time. What's that you have there? You point at the strange device on his desk. It's just an ordinary astrolithograph. We use them to decipher the signs. Are you trying to discover new signs since the old ones are being shattered? It's more like I'm trying to combine them. Combine them? You see, it seems the wizard has been wanting to share his discoveries with someone for a long time. Oh, he wants to talk about it. Alright, let me take a drink here before he starts blabbing about this. Okay. The signs are on the barrier. I insist be called a barrier, not a wall. Because the primary function of these structures is protecting the world inside from the destructive force outside. Destructive force. Some kind of creature or being is trying to break down the barrier of symbols and supposedly bring an end to all life inside. All 9 planets will perish, including our own. So, I believe that all the symbols on the barrier are a kind of message, and maybe an answer to how we can stop the destruction. Our goal is to decipher this message, and not just use its power letter by letter as we are used to doing. And you're the first one who realized that the letters on the wall barrier, might form words? No. There was also Kornelius, but I think most wizards are too busy studying what the symbols can give us right now in the moment. Long-term effects and tasks have always just been passed off to the next generation. Did you say Kornelius? I just so happen to be looking for Kornelius's wand. Have you heard about its disappearance? Yes. Kornelius was the last wizard I can remember who was interested in the meaning behind the symbols. But I was never able to find his work, and his wand itself has no inherent value. It's a paradox. The name of the novel is The Kornelius Paradox. Yes, I've heard of it. The wizard nods respectfully. And have you managed to find out? Firstly, that the radius of the barrier available to us is not all that big. We only see a small portion of the symbols. The sun alone blocks half our field of vision. All the symbols beyond -1 degree can't be viewed without going blind. Ah, so there's a bunch of symbols we can't see. It's possible that the creators of the barrier were expecting all 9 planets to work together to decipher the message. But despite all these difficulties, I have been able to decipher 2 words. Wow. Property of. Is that all? Yes. Property of. Property of who? He shrugs. It's a very odd thing to put on a message there. Okay. So we're trying to piece together things. We need to get the booze from downstairs to give to the student, who will give us the portrait that we can place in the empty spot in the hall, which I think is going to open Cornelius's secret stash. So there's that. So we dealt with the student, the missing student, and the undead. What's the other thing we're trying to deal with? It's the... There was... Well, the wand, of course, but... Oh, then the teacher that's been acting weirdly. Is it this person? A hunched man in a teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door. Are you all right? Listen to him. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished, 4 extinguished, 5. Extinguish. Could they be referring to the candles? Touch his shoulder. Just be careful. As soon as you touch the man's shoulder, he pushes you away and quickly hides behind the door. How rude. You hear the locks closing on the other side. First 1 click, then a second, and a third, a fourth, and a fifth. With each click, the emblems depicting candles on your side of the door turn. Oh, look at the floor. On the spot where the teacher was standing, you find a small gold-plated lighter. It's beautiful. You should take it. It might come in handy. The lighter's weight is pleasant in your hand. You flick the wheel, and the spark glows into a green flame. This is a penny arcade joke. I could yell green flame here, but I wonder if that's actually a reference. Also, that's a no. It's not a penny arcade joke. An Acquisitions Incorporated joke. If you don't know that, that's it's a Dungeons and Dragons live. One of the first ones actually that the penny arcade folks run. I haven't watched them in a long while though. Examine the door. The door looks more like a work of art, with interwoven metal strips on it. In the middle of the door, you see 5 emblems depicting candles. They're upside down now. On the door, it's locked. Do we need to deal with him right now? Well, he might be in trouble, and you did say you wanted to help everyone here. Could he possibly have the wand? I haven't found that in the text yet, so we should check. Okay. So we could deal with this first, or we could deal with the teacher. I kind of want to deal with the teacher first before you start filling with candles. So let's talk with this guy. Excuse me, could you help me, sir? A man dressed in a classic modern suit stands in front of you. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. You met him earlier out by the reception desk. Who are you? I teach a programming class here. His chest puffs out a little. A programming class at a school of magic. The city administration wants to start converting the school of magic since the symbols are going out. Ah. I see. Modernization here. My class is supposed to start any minute now, but I can't find my classroom. Everyone I ask keeps pointing me in a different direction. And now I can choose whether to send him to upstairs or send him to the basement. Let's be a nice guy. Second floor. Try the second floor. Oh my, are you sure? So many people told me to go check the basement. Trust me, you definitely shouldn't check the basement. The teacher looks over at a nearby group of students. Alright, thank you. Then, see you around. You nod, not taking your eyes off the group of students, who now look quite annoyed. Yeah, I don't think it's worth pranking that guy, to be honest. Now, the problem is... now we don't have the key. Maybe this might have been the bad choice. Let's talk to Mikhail again. The missing student has been located. Oh, where is he now? He ran away from school, but he didn't have the wand. I feel that. Okay, so that's that. So... can we go... oh, he's just standing there. Let's see, I think this is the room. He checks the papers he's holding one more time, then goes into the classroom. Okay. I go inside myself too. Will he mind if I... pardon me, are you here for the lecture too? Oh, it's you. You're the janitor, right? Have a seat if you'd like. We just started. Let's listen to his lecture. Is it an actual, like, computer programming or something else? I'm kind of curious. Let's continue. Where did we leave off? You said that there's a huge potential inside us, and we need to realize that potential by becoming programmers. And argued that there's no way for you to know what kind of potential is inside of us. Right, and you said it's like the Kornelius paradox. I'm not familiar with the concept. Kornelius's wand, the one that was stolen today, it's charged with... Hey, let me explain. I was the one talking to the teacher in the first place. Don't interrupt me. Please, I'm willing to listen to both of you, but since the young lady's already started, let her continue. The wand is charged with a spell, but no one knows what spell it is. Maybe it heals every illness, or makes everyone immortal. Or kills everyone. There's the interrupting student. The wand is incredibly powerful, but also entirely useless at the same time, since no one dares try it out and see what magic is held inside it. That's the Kornelius paradox. That may be relevant to our topic today too, but if I was in your position, I would be more optimistic. If one of you turns out to be charged with a spell, that's not quite as useful as the other spells. Many doors will still be open for that person in the outside world. Programming is a new language that we'll all be speaking soon, and those who don't know it will feel like outsiders in society. Oh, is this something like this whole rush of people trying to get into the tech industry because they feel like they're going to be left behind? Ugh. As someone who used to be in the tech industry and left it because I was not happy working there. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's nothing new for us. Someone in the middle of the room calls out. A few other students chime in, agreeing with him. I understand, but it's one thing to be an outsider and have the ability to rely on your magic. It's another thing to find yourself in a world you don't understand at all and have to face it alone. To this end, he opens the folder in front of him. We're planning to start holding elective classes at your school that will help you transition into this world. However, if I understand the laws here correctly, this will need to be approved by both your current and former headmaster. But I wouldn't count on it happening. A few students laugh. Our last headmaster doesn't really respect this technology of yours. Yes, I've met with him. The new city administration plans to reduce the power held by a school of magic headmasters, so I don't think he'll be a problem. So classic sort of magic versus technology conflict here. Well, that's all I have for you right now. I'll see you soon in our first transitionary classes. Sparse applause fills the classroom. The students start to disperse. The teacher is... Oh, there's still a couple students still in here. Can we talk with them? I'm not so sure about this programming thing. The teacher is stupid, and so is this lecture. Okay. The teacher thumbs through his folder of documents. You again. Did you enjoy the lecture? I didn't listen. Oh, that's a shame. I shared a little teaser of what we have in store for the school in the near future. And what would that be? We're holding transitionary classes to help the students learn more useful skills. I, for example, will be teaching programming. I love programming. Really? Odd that you work as a janitor if you're interested in things like that. I'm still just learning. I'm in my free time after work. I see. Did you steal the wand? You, someone who hates wizards, showed up at the school, and the wand went missing the very same day. Pretty suspicious. Hold on just 1 second now. First things first. Why should I have to explain myself to the janitor anyways? The headmaster put me personally in charge of the search. Is that so? And why do you think I hate wizards? You're not a wizard. Everyone who's not a wizard hates wizards. For your information, my grandfather was a wizard. He studied here and was in the Imperial Guild. But my family's heritage stopped there. My father didn't inherit any abilities. And that's why you hate wizards and want to ruin their lives. Not at all. In fact, that's the reason why I decided to do something far more important and study programming. He sounds annoyed. I'll be watching you. I need the key to the storage room. Odd that the janitor doesn't have his own keys. He reaches into the endlessly deep pockets of his jacket and searches around, and finally hands you a brass key. Oh, nice. So we didn't have to use ink for this. Here you go. You gave it to me today. Thanks. And also, I think because we helped him instead of sending him to the basement, that made that pretty easy. So let's... Why do we need to go into the storage room? What's in here? There's a candle in here. There's a writing desk. I guess that's it. I guess the only thing in here is a candle. So let's light the candle. I don't know if there's... Do we have to light the candles in a certain order? Nope, I forgot to read that. Look, the candle looks like the ones we saw on the strange teacher's door. Should we try and light it? Yeah. You flick the lighter and the candle starts burning a green flame. Green flame! Impressive. Let's go take a look at the door and see if anything's changed. Oh. The heck? As soon as I started moving away, this... Oh. Oh. Ooh, a bottle of wine. I'll hang on to that. Oh, sorry. I think I got confused. I thought that the old headmaster was talking about the cellar downstairs. But actually they were talking about this storage room. That's where the hidden stuff was. I see. Okay, so I got confused there. I was wondering, could you avoid spending money on food in the real world since you can eat and drink in a book? Like I said before, everything I take out of books doesn't last, I remember, but you'd be taking the food out of the book inside you. Still works the same way. It just dissolves inside of me, which doesn't feel particularly pleasant, by the way. So you've tried? Only with alcohol. Okay, we have the alcohol. Let's head back here. I think it's pretty straightforward what we have to do here. We have to light all these candles and also get the portrait going. So, oh, okay. You can check some desks here. Stuff. I like stuff. Okay. So we've seen, so that's 2 candles. Can we... And yeah, two are lit up there now. There's a 3rd one in here. So I might as well... We can get the crowbar now. Let's craft that. Let's extract more ink. We don't quite have enough for another ink bottle. Can I still not... Oh, I need to also crack open this teacher's desk. Use the crowbar. Well, you insert the crowbar into the gap above the drawer and start pushing down. There's a creaking sound, but the drawer doesn't budge. Oh, there's an option to... Let's push harder. The drawer creaks, a thin crack appears in it, and then part of the drawer flies off with a crash. Well, you really smashed it up. But just imagine what kind of treasure we'll find inside. It's probably junk. Yeah, for ink and stuff, I guess. We still can't get into the attic. I do wonder why that's there. It's a bit suspicious. Okay, now we have enough ink. Actually, that was like 85 ink there. That makes it worth it. And we still have another bottle, so I guess we can, in total, you can get 4 ink bottles. Useful. Oh, did I light the candle? I don't think I did. I did. Okay, no, I did. I did light the candle. I do have to say this this whole chapter has been pretty, like, there hasn't been very much danger. It's like mostly just talking to people, solving their problems and all that. There's the 4th one. Now the question is, do we want to go into here first, or do we want to do the portrait stuff first? I can at least maybe do this final candle here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this alone. I'm going to go deal with this portrait stuff. So let's go into this dormitory. Give him some booze. Did you get the bottle? Yeah, here you go. Took you long enough. Are you going to take it, or am I leaving? Yeah, I'll take it. What was it you wanted? The painting? Go on, it's ugly art anyway. He pulls the huge portrait out from under the bed. Thanks. Careful with that wine. Portrait of a man. You should open a secret passage. But where? Let's go back into the hall. Now there's a bunch of people standing here. I wonder, is this gonna make a very obvious change to this room? Let's see. Oh. Okay, secret room. Oops. The undead are here. You suddenly stop dead in your tracks. Undead. Quiet, don't make any noise. They haven't noticed us yet. Well, I still have to defeat them to look in the room. The silence is broken by floor doors. Oh, okay. Now we have to fight. Okay. Okay, one big guy. Oh, this guy has 7 health. And we have, these ones have 4 health. So this is a bit more, they're a bit buffed up than the other undead group that we fought. These 2 are trying to hit me. What should I do here? I try shielding. Shield is a weird one because it's like I can heal for 2 damage and they'll just basically, in this case, it'll do nothing because these would do 1 damage each. But the only thing that it really does, it just cycles through whatever their pattern is. So I don't know what exactly they're going to do next turn. So it's probably just better to just, you know, just hit them. Right. I could also, or another option is I could stun twice. And try to kill one. Actually, let's do that. Stun everybody. And then stun them again. Like, this will do 1 damage to everybody. Stun them again. The risk here is this is 2 to 3 damage, but I'm gonna guarantee that I'll kill at least this one. Okay, so I took a hit from this guy. Oh, I forgot that they resurrect. Ah, oops. And then, well, they're all going to try to hit me. That one. I think I need to take out the middle guy. That's the problem. Let's heal up. Heal all. Oh, that's bad. Oh, and I should have used the ink bottle. Shit. Shit, that's really bad. Oh, okay, healed for 3. Maybe I get lucky and hit him for 3? No, I don't. Oh, we're taking lots of, oh, ouch. Out. Miss. Oh, okay. I'm gonna drain this guy. Oh, I'm really taking damage. Bread. Oh dear. How should I do this? I don't think I have enough ink to... I'm hoping I could do a stun and a slash, but I don't think I have enough ink for that. Let's try this. Maybe? I just have enough. Okay. So I can at least kill that guy. This guy's going to try to hit me. He misses. He's terrible at his job. Drain. Okay, so not the best. Not the best outcome there, but I'll take it. Get some apples. Okay, what do we got here? We got a chest. Is that all that's in this room? Yeah. Oh, is the secret room completely optional? Because there's nothing else of note in here. It's just stuff. That's... okay. Huh. I guess you could have played this book without even looking in the secret room. That's weird. Okay. So we still have the teacher. Let's head upstairs. We don't have full ink right now. I don't want to use my bottle quite yet. Oh, I should probably maybe fill up another bottle of ink though before we go into there. So extract 202. Was there, I'm trying to think, was there any other place I needed to unlock? I could check the laboratory again. I'm just trying to check out I didn't miss anything here. There's the gas. Lab assistant. No, there's probably nothing here. The cellar is... we don't have the key for that. I'm not sure where we'd even get that. I'm also just going to double check the headmaster's office. I'm pretty sure we cleared it out, but I just want to retrace my steps a bit. So this new headmaster is here. Let's just chat with him. The school's headmaster is watching his desktop screen tensely. Look at the desktop. On the screen, you see a processing video window and a small progress bar below it that says 0.02%. What's he trying to make? There we go. He jumps up. You look at the screen and see that the number has changed to 0.021%. It's gonna take some time. Oh, he's looking at the surveillance camera footage. I forgot about that. It's gonna take some time. We'll probably know who stole it in a week or so. So you should probably get back to the search. Indeed. Huh. Where's the old headmaster? Isn't the old director our chief suspect? Why isn't he here? He's in his office on the second floor. I gave him orders not to let him out. And if he does manage to escape, then at least we know he was somehow involved in the theft. Isn't that dangerous? He might have a really powerful wand on him. No, he's more afraid of the wand than anything. Even if he did steal it, he wouldn't risk using it. The headmaster scowls. But that doesn't mean he'll get away with it. If you find out that he has the wand, let me know right away. Let's see. Okay. Let's take a look what's happening upstairs then. Or wait. No, oh no, hold on. There's one thing we haven't looked at yet. The secret room in the library. Let's go over here. And maybe we can open up that writing desk now? We have the tools. Cut off of pliers. Let's use the pliers. The lock's post looks quite fragile. With some effort, you break through it with the pliers and the lock falls to the floor. Ah. So that's where you get even more ink. Which is good. We can use this workbench to craft that. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so now we have 5 bottles of ink. I guess I should really use those more liberally at this point, because we're probably going to get into some battles or something else. And over here. Okay. Ah. Secretive teacher. I'm just wiping all the books off the desk there. There's something on this right side I saw. Maybe not. No? We look at the box first? Oh, I see. Oh, so we can even get 6 bottles of ink. Interesting. Okay. Let's confront this teacher then. The man is on his knees amidst scattered papers covered in different variations of the same symbol. That's the healing magic spell. Or healing magic symbol. I knew right away that you were from the Inquisition. Do with me what you will, I no longer care. I tried everything. He sits down heavily on the floor and starts slowly balling up sheets of paper with scribbled writing all over them. I tried shifting the coordinates of the symbol by the lowest possible degree. That's 3 years in wizard jail. He picks up a new piece of paper. I tried using regeneration magic on the symbol. That was stupid, I admit. I have no idea what would happen. He balls up the new paper. It's 1 year of community service. Damn it, I even tried to buy a wand with a healing spell inside it, but he can't find them anymore. It's 2 years of hard labor. The man raises his eyes to you, and you see that his face is literally covered in strange, painful-looking cracks. I never saw a disease like that in all my years of practice. So that kind of a hint. That's kind of a hint that Roderick might have been a doctor. So you were a doctor? I believe so. The man notices your janitor ID badge and freezes. Wait a minute. You're not from the Inquisition? Time to clean up? Time to clean up, sir. The wizard stares at you, shocked. Your daughter is worried about you. She asked me to check on you and see how you were. And judging by all this, you're not great. Yes, you're right. Out of all these damn symbols out there, the one that was keeping me alive was shattered. Did you steal Kornelius' wand? The wizard looks at you in surprise. What? Kornelius' wand? Why would I steal that? I don't know, maybe it would help you. What if there's healing magic being held inside of it? Even if there was, one spell would only last me 1 week, and the sickness would come back. I finally found this chapter in the text. He has nothing to do with the wand. He's a made wizard who dies at the end of the book. Good timing. Do you need help? There's no use. He clenches his teeth and convulsions pass throughout his body. What should I tell your daughter? It's best if she doesn't see me like this. Tell her I left the school, nothing else. What's wrong with you? This is a process that affects a rare type of wizard. They call us made wizards, since we weren't born with particles of magic in our blood. We obtained that blood through artificial means. And now my body is rejecting that blood. There's nothing that can suppress the reaction. Can't you just drain the magic blood back? It's been inside me for 37 years. I can't get rid of it that easily. My whole body's infused with magic. And now I'm going to pay for that. Oh. So according to the story, he dies at the end of the book, but there's an option here that we could try to change the trajectory of the book. As a cleric, I'm going to try to cure him. It's, well, my avatar anyway, my character. Are you sure? It won't be easy even with ink. I want to try. The wizard sits down on the floor, eyes closed. You slowly approach him and sit down next to him. Oh, I'm not sure anything useful will happen. Even though these shackles on me, I can't. Give him some of your blood. Oh, health. I see. A drop of your blood falls onto the wizard's hand. What the? The wizard pulls his hand back sharply. Don't move. Let me finish. I can't go on. I'm sorry. I understand. What did that do for us? I'll heal here. I have lots of ink, but I'm actually running out of healing items. I'm a little worried about that. Oh, we can repeat the process. But why? I'm not sure if that leads to anything. Let's go talk with Mikhail and then maybe see what else we can do here. Oh, Mikhail's not here anymore. That's a little strange. Oh, we also haven't talked with Roderick about other stuff here. It turns out my neighbor was a writer. Your neighbor? The one that lent you the sledgehammer and all that? No, not that neighbor. The one who lived on the first floor. I never actually met him. What made you remember him? Did he invite you over? No. I got a call from the police. They said something happened to him and they want to ask me some questions about it. Oh, well, hopefully it's just a formality and nothing serious happened. I hope so. The client asked me to make this one a rush job. Whatever buyers he found for the wand are apparently important people. Well, we wouldn't want to disappoint your client, that's for sure. How do you know him? One of my former partners worked with him. He called him the Collector. One of your former partners. So it wasn't just the guy that died, that we saw shot dead in the first book. What happened to you? Did you fail a job? I don't remember. I can't imagine it was that long ago, right? To be honest, the longer we work together, the more I forget. About my book and about my former partners. Seems like you're losing your connection to your book since you've been separated from it for so long. That's bad. We really should hurry with this job. Let's also ask him what to do next. One of the characters stole the wand before we could. But who? The shady teacher? Well, at least he didn't take the wand. Let's go tell Mikhail. But where is he? He's usually standing right here. Oh. Two students are whispering excitedly to each other in the middle of the main hall. Did you hear? They found the wand thief up in the attic. Is it Mikhail? Who was it? I don't know. I think it was one of the students. Both the headmasters are up there now. Did you hear that? Let's get up to the attic quickly. You say that like you haven't already read the ending and found out who stole the wand. The truth is you changed the plot a little with your actions, so I don't actually know how it ends yet. Can you tell me how to get to the attic? The students turn to look at you. Up the stairs and then into the classroom onto the left. The attic door is at the back of the classroom. Let's go. Okay, looks like we're heading toward the climax of this story here. Let's head over here. And also, yeah, now that we've got more ink. So now we have, 6 bottles of ink. Only 2 apples, though. So I gotta be careful of my health if we get into a scuffle here. Yeah, it is Mikhail, isn't he? Anything to scan here? Nope, it's just this encounter. Is he gonna use the wand? What on earth are you thinking, you little idiot? Give me the wand. I'll deal with him myself, I'll deal with him myself. Mikhail, let's just calm down for a second. If any of you take even a step in my direction, I'll break your stupid wand in half. You'll both get a piece. Except for you, Scarecrow. He looks at you. Hey, I thought we were pals. You don't know me. What's the janitor doing here? Heard noises and came to see what was happening. You may go. Your help is not needed here. I think I'll stay. Fine then. Those boxes back there are quite dusty. Get to work. I'm not a janitor. Who are you then? A plumber? Oh yes, are you here about that clogged toilet? I'm a writer. I'm here for Kornelius's wand. Just say I'm a writer. Yeah, let's try this. I'm a writer. You stand up straight and fix the hair on your head. Who? Oh, okay. Yeah, no. They won't know who a writer is. I'm here for Kornelius's wand. Another one, he recoils. Why do you want it? Someone's going to pay me well for it. Ugh. Hold on. When you say they'll pay you well, how much is that? Shut up. I have the wand. And I'm the one who decides what will happen to it. Alright, alright. I was planning on deciding its fate quietly by myself. But now that you're involved... Hang on, I understand us three, but why do you even want it? None of your business. Stay where you are. Let's just calm down and... What the... Nobody move! The old man suddenly pulls a revolver out from under his robe and starts waving it around in all directions. Either you give me that back that wand, you little cretin, or you'll be sorry. Oh, damn. Where the hell did you get a gun? He claps his hands to his head. Calm down, just calm down. I thought you were opposed to technology, old man. Give it to me. He reaches out for the wand, keeping the revolver aimed. Yeah, let's disarm the guy. Take the gun off. You quickly take the revolver from his grasp. Mikhail flinches, expecting you to attack him too. Stop waving that thing in my face. Hey, give that back. Mikhail bends Cornelius's wand enough for it to crack slightly. At the same time, you hear an echoing noise ringing out from somewhere up above. What? Everyone freezes. Do you think this is a joke? I'm so sick of your sniveling. And you're panicking. You little. And your weird head. Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh, sad emoji. There's no more magic. We all realized that long ago, so stop clinging to the illusion that's still around. Oh, is that... I guess I sort of... Except for the fireplace in one of the dormitories, I haven't really actually seen anyone cast any magic. That is true. Like I didn't get any. I had a very small suspicion at the back of my head that was happening, but didn't realize until now. I know why you care about this wand so much, old man. But it's time to move on. Stop being indecisive. He looks at the new headmaster. Stop living in the past. He looks at the old headmaster. And stop lying. He looks at you. What are we lying about? We just want it. Any last words from you three? He smirks. You're going to regret this. Who do you think you are, you brat? Mikhail turns his gaze to the new headmaster. I understand how you feel. I also want to move forward, but can't we find a way that doesn't involve breaking wands? He only smirks in response, then turns to you. Oh boy. So I didn't refill my ink all the way to the top here. So I wonder if this I might have screwed myself here. Try to do something with ink. Try and grab Cornelius's wand. Agree with the new headmaster. Agree with the old man. Based on what I think the last two are not the solutions. He definitely does not like either of the headmasters. The old one for being too, stuck in tradition in the past, and the new one for being indecisive. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see if I can ink this. You think you know everything about magic, huh? Did you know that it's not dead? Oh, we're gonna pretend we're gonna do magic with the ink. Oh, this is cool. You grab the old man's wand from his belt and fill it with ink, trying to summon a fireball from the other end. Ah, shoot. Okay, never mind. But instead of fire, the ink just leaks out from the tip of the wand and starts dripping on the floor. Ugh. What the hell was that? I've had enough of this. Oh. Time stops. Your eyes fall on Cornelius's wand. First on one, then on the other. They're both falling through the air. Why am I seeing two wands? Slowly it dawns on you. Huh? What are you talking about? The left and right halves of the wand lay on the floor at Mikhail's feet. The old man stares at the floor, mouth open, unable to speak. The new headmaster sighs softly. Mikhail looks at his hands, where a few slivers of wood still remain. The wand is gone. So does this mean we failed the order? You start to hear a loud rumbling sound from somewhere up above. What is above us? I don't know. The phone call from before pops into your head, the conversation about how it was absolutely essential that you complete this order successfully. The old man falls to his knees, trying to piece the wand back together. You prod him aside with your foot and pick up what remains of the wand. Give it to me! The old man seems to have gone completely insane. The rumbling sound gets louder. What's happening? He looks at the ceiling. We need to go. The old man starts laughing loudly. The rumbling completely drowns out his laughter. Is the world end? We've heard some hints that because the symbols were disappearing, they are what is protecting the solar system or the world from the creature that's trying to eat whatever's inside. So maybe the one was critical to like protecting this world. The rumbling completely drowns out his laughter. We need to go. Just out, huh? Do we have the wand? We have the two pieces of it. Sure, that I don't think that's gonna work. But the client is not gonna be happy with that, I think. But it seems like we have no other choice but to deliver this. Let's head out here. Did you get the item? Well, I can explain what happened. You better see for yourself. I think we're about to get we're about to get an angry phone call because we did not complete this completely successfully. Well, here we go. Hello? What the hell were you thinking? Yep. A month later. Oh. What? Who's that? Who? I see. We've decided to drink a lot, and also I don't know who's on that portrait though. The apartment does seem to be getting. It's not in the best shape here. Okay, who is this? Thanks for joining me, friend. It's a shame you didn't even touch your drink. Like a former partner or something? Suspicious. Alright. I also assumed that the phone interview with the police already happened, so I guess maybe we skipped that. Let me just look around here. Looking for any sort of... There's another article there. Alright. Hello. Leave me alone already. Hi, I heard you were having some problems with the client. Oh, it's you, Vince. Yeah, nothing too bad. I can try to talk to him again if you want. I don't know. I feel like this work just isn't right for me. Hey, what are you saying? You have to do this and get your shackles removed. Your fans need you. I know. I'm just not sure this is the right path. It's bringing me nothing but suffering, and I'm not the only one suffering because of it. You just have to put up with this a little longer. 3 more orders and you're done. Yeah. Hold on, did I ever tell you how many orders I have left? Yes, of course. Did you forget? Alright. That's a bit suspicious. We never... at least in terms of the game, we never told them that. Huh. Also, I guess maybe that's a game's way of hinting that how many books we have to do left. So, yeah, I think we're gonna need another stream, maybe 2. I don't know how long these books are to finish this. So we're not finishing the game today. I'm also debating whether I should I try doing another book now. I've been streaming for about 3 hours, and the next book could take a while. Yeah, maybe I might end stream a little bit early today. Okay, I'll call him right now. Maybe he'll change his mind. All right. I think what I'll do is I'll play through the dialogue here and see where this goes. Hello. Fine. I want to give you one more chance. You? I'm ready. Of course you're ready, you absolute moron. You're always ready. You failed me before, and it's most unlike me to give you another chance. I still haven't gotten over your mishap with the wand, but I think we can come to a compromise. A compromise. It's not an easy job, and several of my guys ran into trouble there. I had to pull them out. They're not expendable, but you'd be perfect for this job. Oh. Judging by what you do in your spare time, you don't have much of a choice. So get going. The order is at your door. Just try not to die. How do you know what I do in my spare time? Fine. Alright, let's, I have 1 letter here. Oh, I've been drinking a lot. Oh, look at this. Bar tab from Alt Bliver Fint. Red wine bottle times 4, 525 pounds. Cheese plate, 43 pounds. Jesus, so expensive. Broken wine glass times 3, 300 pounds. Broken porcelain plate, 112 pounds. Broken decorative vase, 511 pounds. Broken bar stool, 568 pounds. Broken 2-person table, 1,799 pounds. Moral damages, 5,830 pounds. Jeez. That is a lot.
It's easier to get a new one.
Let's put this here. But yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna start this one today, I think. I'm gonna really call it quits in a bit here. But we can at least maybe preview what we got here. Black River Drifters. I think I'll just hold off on reading any. We just get the title, but that's about it. We'll leave that till next time. But let me just quickly look at... Carl Martin is selling his share in the independent publishing agency HRMNY and investing in a large share of Morrock Publishing Agency. Initial information states that Mr. Martin is entertaining the possibility of joining a more major and stable player with successful and high potential projects. It was reported that the entrepreneur met with the Morrock board of directors today. If I recall correctly, HRMNY was the one that tried to solicit us with, like, joining them. But then Morrock is the one that's more state-owned, I think, government-owned. And that one... a lot of people seem to think that, yeah, that's not if a lot of prisoners who went through the Morrock never went back to running after it. So it's probably not a good option there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take my time with this game. We're not gonna rush this. I think I'm gonna call it quits there. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. That was the third book. It sounds like there's like three. Based on that phone call, it sounds like there's 3 more books potentially. So this could go much longer than, I suppose, 8 hours, but we'll see. But yeah, that's about it for today. Oh shit, ads are about going to start in about a minute, but I'll try to get through this. So yeah, next week is a very busy week. The Altar's Last Variable I'll be playing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The Mermaid Mask I'll be playing on Thursday, and Desktop Explorer I'll be playing on Friday, and maybe Database Detective, but I'll try to see if I can fit that in somewhere. But yeah, I'll post a schedule on Sunday, just confirm when I'll be playing that. But lots of games launching next week. It's going to be stream after stream after stream. So I hope you can join me for that. If you want notifications on when I'll be going live, the best way is to follow me on Blue Sky or join my Discord server. And that's about it from me. We'll come back to the Bookwalker probably several weeks after, 2 or 3 weeks after. So don't worry, I'll keep on playing this. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.